Bonjour and welcome to the week beginning the 18th of January. This is your second lesson of the week, and today we're going to be looking at the French for how to complain in a restaurant if there is a problem with your food or you don't have a piece of cutlery or something like that. So we're going to learn the vocab for cutlery and condiments. By condiments I mean things like salt and pepper, to express complaints in a restaurant and to make common requests in a restaurant. So this first task will go in your cahier bleu, your vocab jotter. Please could you write down the numbers 1 to 12, and you'll see pictures 1 to 12 are all things that you might see in a common place setting in a restaurant table, and you've got different items. So if I go through the French with you, you put the French alongside the appropriate number. So un couteau means a knife. Un couteau, a knife. Une serviette is a napkin. Une tasse is a cup. Du poivre is pepper. Une assiette is a plate. Un bol is a bowl. Une cuillère is a spoon, as in soup spoon or dessert spoon. Du sel is salt. Une fourchette is a fork. Un verre, a glass. Une soucoupe is a saucer, and une petite cuillère, a little spoon or a teaspoon. So task 2 is the thinking skills task. You need to work out what il me faut, what I need. Okay, so down the left hand side you've got 6 activities, and these are all things that I might do if I were in a restaurant or if I were having dinner somewhere. And what I want you to do is to read through the activities on the left and fill in the table on the right with an appropriate item of cutlery or tableware that we saw on the previous slide. So, number 1, couper du pain is the activity that I'm doing. I want to couper du pain. I want to cut the bread. So, put in this box what you think I might need to do that. Next, for number 2, I wish to boire du vin. Boire du vin. I expect you all to know that one, so I'm not going to tell you what it is. Look back your jotter. Okay, and number 3, I need to laver les mains, which really means wash my hands, but even it might be if I'm at a table, I might just need to wipe them on something. Number 4, I'm going to manger du potage. Manger du potage. Again, this is something that you should know. Manger is the verb to eat, and du potage or de la soupe is a food that you will have heard of before. So let me know what I need to use to do that. Okay, next I want to assaisonner ton repas. Assaisonner ton repas. That means to season your meal. Okay, so to add a bit of flavour to something on my plate. What might I need for that? Okay, and the final one, I want to prendre un café or boire un café. What would I need for that? Okay. Okay, so we're going to look at a bit more vocab now of things that might be problems in a restaurant. I will have uploaded a sheet with the French on it, so you can either fill in the English as you go on that sheet, or you can copy it down in your jotter from these slides here. It's up to you. Okay, so here we go. First one. La fourchette est sale. La fourchette est sale. The fork is dirty. Okay. Obviously, you could substitute that in that sentence, la fourchette, for another item of cutlery if you wanted. Okay? Second one, je n'ai pas de. Je n'ai pas de. And you could follow that by one of the items below, like fourchette, couteau, cuillère, or verre. So the je n'ai pas de means I don't have any or I don't have a. Fourchette, fork, couteau, knife, cuillère, spoon, verre, glass. Okay, sometimes there's something missing at your setting at the table. and you need to ask the waiter to replace something for you. Okay, the next one, the last one on the sheet. On n'a pas ni sel ni poivre. On n'a pas ni sel ni poivre. We don't have any salt or pepper. So this is just a continuation of the last task. So we're copying down the French and adding in the English or using the worksheet. L'addition n'est pas juste. L'addition n'est pas juste. The bill is not correct. Ce couteau n'est pas propre. Ce couteau n'est pas propre. This knife is not clean. This knife is not clean. Mon potage est froid. Mon potage est froid. Means my soup is cold. Obviously you could change the item at the beginning to something else. Okay, another item of food. Next one, c'est trop épicé. C'est trop épicé. It's too spicy. Next one, le bœuf n'est pas assez cuit. Le bœuf n'est pas assez cuit. The beef is not well enough done. Okay, it's not cooked thoroughly enough. Le saumon n'est pas frais. Le saumon n'est pas frais. The salmon is not fresh. So as you can see, for a lot of these statements, you could add in different items of food at different places just to vary what you wanted to say, but it gives you an idea of some things that you might want to complain about if something went wrong in your restaurant experience. So for your final task today, I want you to click on the YouTube link here, watch a different video, it's not me this time, and you will see a lady giving you lots of phrases that you can use in a restaurant. What I'd like you to do is to watch the video through and note down any 5 new phrases that appeal to you in French and in English. So any 5 things that she says that are things that you've maybe not seen before that you think might be useful. Okay, some of you might find more than 5 that you would like to write down, and that's absolutely fine, but I want you all to have at least 5. Okay, those of you who are looking for a little bit more to do this week, we have worked on restaurant dialogues. Both we did one in class before the Christmas holidays, and obviously the one that you did for lesson 1 of this week. We've got a fairly basic dialogue going on so far, but now after today's lesson you know how to maybe throw in a problem, or you know how to throw in some extra questions to spice up that dialogue a little bit. So see if you can make your existing dialogue a little bit more exciting by adding in something there, and you can send that in to me. And if you really want to go the extra mile, you could record yourself saying it. Okay, see you next week. À bientôt.